we are forced to do innovation right now more than we have ever done innovation right now. And
Right.
innovation, what I love about innovation is you don't necessarily have to hire it per se. You can build it as a capability.
Mm.
Absolutely can build it. So if you're thinking about how do I make the member's life better, like you said, how do I use my tools in my toolbox differently? That's innovation.
Mm.
And one of the coolest tools I think that credit unions have and community banks have is to look at human-centered design. How do I start designing for the end user, which is going to be the member? How do I put that forward? And what do I have to use in different ways? And there are many, many different tools that credit unions have. I mean, just think about all of the virtual relationships that can be built and the conversations that they have. Think
Yes.
about their loan processing. Think about how you can automate, how you can look at the loan to income value, and you can find ways in there that, like I said, could be as simple as finding $100 extra.
It's interesting that you bring up human-centered design. That's a big thing that we think about, that we teach here. I'm glad to hear that you're bringing this to the forefront of the conversation, because it's about putting people at the center of all of your thinking and doing versus putting, say, the product or the goal of the financial brand. Can you just briefly unpack like how your thinking is revolved around human-centered design?
100%. So at the end of the day, the human comes to a credit union to get 4 very simple problems solved. And those problems are, I have a shelter problem, right? I either need to buy a home or get into a home. I have a transportation problem. I need a vehicle to get around and do things. I have a travel and play problem, right? Because those are the things I want to do. I also have a rainy day and retirement problem. So that is why I'm going to my credit union, because I want them to solve that. So the credit union needs to remember that those are the 4 areas that the member is coming in. So how are they solving those? How are they delivering on those? Can they identify friction in that delivery method? And then more importantly, how are they providing those solutions with the member centered absolutely in the middle?